Hey guys, so PIMM point number 1, revenue per employee. It's such an important metric to track to determine the health of a business. And in general, across most industries, you want to be at least above 200K per employee. When you start dipping below that, especially in the US, it really hurts your ability to drive a profit. Remember, your greatest expense walks on 2 legs. And think about other uses of advantage like international arbitrage or subcontractors or strategic partners. Think about technology and how that drives profitability through improving velocity, lowering fees, improving utilization. You need to be conscious of your revenue per employee. It's a great metric to track. PIMM point number 2, KPIs around utilization are so important. If you have KPIs, you can determine who are your A players and who are your D players that need to go. How does your A players compare to these other employees on your team? If you're tracking them, you can do things and track like hours, but really if you track hours in terms of utilization, it's like just treading water. You don't really get to an outcome. You want to look at outcomes and pay particularly close attention to leading indicators. So, to give you a few examples of this, let's say you had a content publisher. How many blogs can that individual publish per week? Track that as a leading indicator, right? If you have multiple people publishing articles, you can determine who's your lagger, who needs help, who needs training, where you need to improve your processes. You can do things like how many sales calls, how many proposals. There's many methods of tracking KPIs in terms of utilization. You need to pay attention to it because it impacts your profitability. PIMM point number 3, velocity is not talked about enough. We always hear in terms of profitability, increasing your fees, eliminating waste and things like that, but we never hear about velocity. If you can improve your throughput, it can improve your cash flow. You can then put that cash flow to work for you. So there's things like technology can improve your velocity. You can also just improve your processes. Remember, processes are profit. They create profitability. So pay close attention to velocity. It's not talked about enough, and it's a great metric to track.